Good morning and welcome your faces in for another video of myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. Where I'm starting my day with these pesky straps. Already connected up to the trailer. Already done a vehicle check, so everything is all alright on the trailer and the vehicle itself. And I've just arrived over at the hub because I need to get loaded up with 9 pallets so I can deliver them around St Helens. And then after I've been to St Helens, I've got to go back to our depot over at Haydock, get loaded up with 32 pallets, and then they're getting delivered to Oldham, I think it is. But saying that, I could be completely wrong with the location, and I think it might be the one in Levenshulme that I was going to do yesterday afternoon and what got cancelled until today. So make sure you stay tuned to find out where we're going in the afternoon, because I've not got a clue. Loaded up now with the 9 pallets for our 2 deliveries over at St Helens. And the time is currently 20 past 8. I should be at the first job, I'm going to say about 10 to 9. I reckon it'll take about a half hour at this time of the day to get there. And it's right by the centre of St Helens itself. Hopefully the yard's nice and clear, because if it's a clear yard, there's plenty of space, I can get in, spin it around. It's pretty tight, but still spin it around, no problems. However, if there's something in the yard and there's not enough space, I'm going to have to reverse in off the road, and it's a pain in the backside to try and get in sometimes, reversing, because it's a fairly busy road. And you got to do a little bit of a blind reverse to get in. There's not a lot of space outside on the road to straighten the trailer up. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yep, we are. Driving through Ashton at the moment. So the outskirts of Wigan. Oh, it's 20 past 8. Might actually hit the school traffic, which might delay me a little bit more. Hopefully not too much though. But it does look fairly busy ahead though. Delivery in Manchester area, I think that's booked in for 3 o'clock as well, so I've got plenty of time. About 6.5 hours to do everything that I need to do and get there. That's including taking a break, but as you know, 6 hours can go very, very quickly when you're doing driving as a job. You look down, before you know it, 2 or 3 hours have passed. Wasn't too bad. A little bit stop start there because the lollipop man kind of backs up traffic a little bit. But traffic on my side wasn't as bad as this side. Just got to be careful here behind trucks, make sure no kids run out. It's nice and easy to get to St Helens from our depot though. All you have to do is go for Ashton, straight down this road, over the M6. You're pretty much there then, because it joins onto the East Lancs. It's like a little cut through. Let's turn that heating down a little bit. Feels like a sauna in here now. M6 northbound looks fairly busy. It's alright though, because we're not going on there today. over at St Helens town centre now, and it's 10 to 9. Got held up a little bit by traffic on the way in off the East Lancs. And just round the corner now from the client that we're delivering to. I can't remember, is it this way or is it down that way? It is actually down that way. I always get mixed up with this part of St Helens. When I'm going to where this client is, it's like, is it left on the roundabout or is it going to be right on the roundabout? What's to the right that I need to go? Yep, gone the right way. They're doing a lot of work around St Helens at the moment, which is good. It's good to see a little town like this getting pumped full of money. A bit of an investment. Should do it pretty good. Okay, taking a little bit of the right hand lane, left indicator on. Swinging it round nice and wide. Again, stick it nice and wide on that corner as well. Our first delivery point is straight ahead next to the pallet yard. Take it nice and slow around this corner. You got a lot of cars just flying around this corner, you do. Right, let's see if it's clear for me to get in. It looks it. No good all. Give it a nice little spin in the yard. It doesn't look much, but there's plenty of space to get around. Easy does it. Offload 4 pallets and away we go. Get that off. Five minutes later, all done and delivered. Now the next client is around the corner. I've got 6 pallets to drop off with them, and then I'm collecting, I think it's going to be 32 pallets, I think it says on the PDA. Which means if we're going with double stacking them, got to make sure we throw a ratchet strap over the top so it's nice and secure. Even though they are like light pallets, they still got to strap them a little bit, just to make them that bit more secure. Gotta be honest with you though, I hate coming out on this junction on the roundabout. I was trying to avoid it where possible, but I thought today, 10 past 9, it won't be too busy. I was a little bit wrong about that. I can see up ahead. I hope the road's not closed. Just an absolute pain to get on the roundabout because it's that busy. Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it? Go straight on the roundabout. As I say, normally it gets really busy on this roundabout. Next set of lights, just need to do right and then we're pretty much there. A little bit of a blind reverse now. So I need to get into the street here to the right. So we're going to be doing a hard right turn. Get traction then. And I need to get into the yard right where that container is. So I need to park up just outside until they're ready for me, then I can reverse into the yard. And just position it next to the curb over here. So pull forward when they're ready. So, spoke to the FLT driver and they don't think that the container is going to be finished before 12 o'clock. It's currently 9:15. And I can't see us waiting for 3 hours anyway until they do it. So they might send somebody else a little bit later on if they can't load me outside the yard. So he's gone inside now, speak to his boss I think, and see if they can try and work something out. Let's get all the straps sorted out. And then the ladder just folds back in. Make sure it clips, give it a little pull, make sure it's all right. For the 2 stacks on the front, throw the ratchets over. Getting a little bit busy around here at the moment. And then the second one as well. Make sure as well when you're throwing these over that the hook's in your hands when it unrolls. Let's go hit somebody instead. Last thing you want is hitting somebody with one of these buckles. Time has just hit 10 to 11 and we're all loaded up, strapped up and ready to go. Back at the yard. And now it's got to take the straps off. The first 2 stacks, so it's all nice and secure. And then give them a quick little wind. I don't keep saying this every time we use these things, but these are great, they really are. Save so much time doing the straps. You have 10 of them. Saves you 20 minutes, can't it? Easy. Put the internal straps down there out the way. Whilst waiting to get loaded and unloaded, I'm gonna stick it over to brake. Might as well take the 45 minutes. Now, since these bags weigh around a ton and it's milk powder, they're gonna be ratchet strapped down nice and secure. Loaded up by the lovely Adam. Which now crashes into the pole behind. Hey, back on we go again with the straps. Let's get them nice and tight so they won't be moving anywhere. Time has just gone 2:15. Trailer is all loaded and secured. Now, it's just time to hit the road. The destination for our delivery point is just above Stockport, and we're looking at getting there 30 miles away at about 45 minutes driving time, which is perfect really, because it's a 3 o'clock booking. Just approaching the end of the M56 at the moment on the Manchester side. And ideally I need to try and get across, but it's always a little bit awkward to get across when you're in a truck, because you've got everybody leaving the slip road as you just seen, and then everybody's merging over to different lanes. So I need to stay in the far left 2 lanes to get onto the M60 Ring Road, which that, by the way, is not going to be fun on the way back. So the M60 Ring Road is probably worse than Birmingham if you're going past the traffic centre on it. Especially at rush hour times. It's a little bit chaotic, to say the least. I'm going to follow for Stockport, and then I'm going to come off and I think follow up towards Levenshulme. I think it is off the top of my head. I've never been to this place before, so don't know what to expect when I get there. And I think it's a factory that deliver or process biscuits. So that'll be quite interesting. Oh dearie me. It's coming to a little bit of a halt by the looks of it. I am hoping for a slight delay in congestion maybe. Not an accident. I'm sure the roads should not be this heavy though on a Tuesday afternoon at 2:45. It's like nobody works anymore. I always think to myself, like, what does everybody else do for a job? I mean, I suppose you could say it could be like a 6-2 shift. There's a lot of warehouses that do 6-2s than offices. Can't remember last time I was driving down this way. It's been a while since I was in the Stockport area, that's for sure. Currently a mile and a half away from the location. And it's United Biscuits that we're going to. Wherever that is. But it's changed so much around here since I last came up. For about 2 years ago, I reckon. Probably there or thereabouts anyway. Just buildings getting thrown up everywhere now, isn't there? And I noticed the big mill when you come off at junction 27, that's all been refurbished now, hasn't it? I don't know if it's apartments or businesses, but it looks a lot better than when last time I drove past. I think it was just an abandoned old mill. Look, derelict. That's good to see it, they're pumping a bit of life back into it. So we've got a mile and a quarter left to go. And it's just hit 3 o'clock at the moment. So looking at getting out at 5 past. Well, this is a little bit of chaos. Just pulled in off the main road, and it's a really sharp, like, left turn, and then it's a sharper right turn. And there's only one way in and out of the building, so I thought, have I just turned down the wrong way or something? Because I've got a car and a truck both facing me. But it turns out what I need to do is drive into the weighbridge where the men's gentleman is now, and then the car could get past me, and then the men's guy will be able to just reverse a little bit further back, have enough space to then drive around myself. It's going to be on the weighbridge. Time, mate. Didn't expect it, that's for sure.
Turn left, A6, Wellington Road North, then turn left.
When I was saying it's a tight turn, it's right off the road, I wasn't kidding. Just going to reverse back a little bit, so I can move over to the right hand side that little bit more, because we've got a scaffolding truck that's right in the way. Seatbelt on again. Oh, they don't drive with all that stuff on the front window. Oh my word. Why are these bits of roads not a little bit wider? Luckily the tanker driver's seen me coming round. Thanks very much, mate, appreciate that. That one's parked up. And this is the way you got to come back out as well to exit the place. And I need to reverse underneath one of the bays. We're in here, just got to double check. Yeah, he said underneath the canopy. And it looks like it's got to be that one there. Not a lot of room, that's for sure. It's going to be a bit of a tight one. Try and keep an eye on the passenger side headboard, make sure it doesn't swing out too much. Right, I think we've gone a bit too much there. Actually, which? No, I was right, yeah. I think I could confused myself then, because I wasn't reversing into this bay I'm going into now. I was going to go next to it originally. Excuse me, is that alright there, or do you need to go further back? Both sides, I think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Perfect, nice one. Not a bad little reverse, if I say so myself. And if in doubt, and somebody around, always ask them just to watch your back. And even to get back out, it's going to be quite tight to get around there. Keep the side covered up. Get a little tool out. We've got a tanker in as well, making them deliver. Since I'm actually delivering to the McVitie's factory, it's a bit of a shame really. I can't go for a nice little tour around the behind the scenes and stuff, how all the biscuits are made. I think that'd be quite cool. But unfortunately, us drivers, we slum it in the yard instead. And worst of all, we don't even get to sample a packet of biscuits as well. It's quite rude really, isn't it? Just been on the phone to Mike in the office as well, and it turns out Aphrodite is going back into the garage again. So if you remember on yesterday's video, we went there yesterday afternoon to try and drop it off and pick one of the other vehicles up, but it wasn't going to be ready for like a week and a half. However, they've had a phone call today, confirmed it is actually ready to be picked up because all the parts came this morning, so they managed to get it all fixed. And now Aphrodite is going in to get the night heater finally sorted, which means tomorrow I'm going to be in one of the higher units, and I'm not too sure which one it is. It might be a Merc again. Time to get out of here. It's just hit 4 o'clock. So I've been here for 45 minutes. Got to go straight onto the Way Bridge.
Well, the Prime Minister says the case.
Go nice and slow. Try not to take any wind mirrors off. Last thing you want to do. Neither mine or theirs. Yeah, Way Bridge is clear, so that's good. Even better, the scaffolding truck's gone now. Okay, don't have to go back on the Way Bridge by the looks of it. Yeah, Way Bridge. Why did you open both gates then? I mean, if you want me to go on the Way Bridge, just leave. Right, I'm not being funny guys. I think I was in the right then to go forward. Because it did lift up both barriers. So I was like, alright, okay. First time on site as well. Perfect. Wait a minute. Right then, let's go. And the weight at the moment with an empty trailer and unit is 15 tonne. Got to use up both sides of this little bit of a lane. Get out onto the road. Right, okay, I'm just going to nudge my way through a little bit because this side's really quiet. And hopefully somebody will let me through. Thank you very much. And just enough space for the trailer to get across the road. Perfect. Little flash of the hazards. Sometimes when it's busy and your side of the road's quiet, sometimes you got to push yourself a little bit out, otherwise you'll be there for 25-30 minutes trying to get out. Right, I'm not too sure how long it's going to take me to get back now. So I'm just following the signs from where I came from. Straight down there, wasn't it? And a turn left. Probably about a mile or so. Something tells me it's going to be a late finish today. I'm probably going to be saying around 7 o'clock, if not a little bit later. Which isn't really too bad because tomorrow I've got an early one planned. So I've told the office anyway, tomorrow I need to finish between 4 and 5 o'clock the latest. So I've managed to sweeten it up a little bit. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some shunting. And I think it's from Southport to Kirby. I've done it a few times. Bit of a tight reverse. But I'll show you all that tomorrow when I come over to it. So the sat-nav's currently saying it'll be around 5 o'clock to get back to the yard, but that's not including all this traffic I can just see for looks like a mile at least right off into the distance. And you got lots of traffic lights down here as well, which is slowing down the process that little bit as well. And then when I get back to the yard, I've got to drop the trailer, take the unit down to Knowsley, do a trailer, well, do a vehicle swap, and then make my way back. So realistically, it could be about 6:30, 7 o'clock finish. Oh well, one minute, you take the rough with the smooth.
Side pedestrian.
Right, I'm trying to get the swing to go to the left.
Side pedestrian.
So I'm taking up both lanes, keeping the indicators on.
Side pedestrian.
I'm hoping this way is alright for trucks. I've never come down this way in a truck before.
560. Great engine.
So I'm taking up both lanes. Make sure there's plenty of space. So I'm in the right hand side, but left indicator on. Seems to be all right. Wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm not getting him straight on the motorway there. I thought I was.
Fourth exit, A5145 towards Manchester. Roundabout, fourth exit.
I've got to get on about 3 different roundabouts. It's going right round, coming off at this junction. Looks fairly busy up there as well. 20 past 4 already. Where's the day gone?
After 400 yards, in the roundabout.
It's just gone so fast today, it really has. Oh, blatant red light there. Hey, I wonder why there's so many accidents on the road these days. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a lot more common than what you would think as well. People just driving through when it's blatantly changed like 4 or 5 seconds earlier. Right, okay, which one do I need to be in for this one? So I could be in this lane, yep. I mean, didn't even get any further as well. I only got to about here and then stuck on these lights because these were on red. Okay, looks a little bit more busier going towards Oldham direction. And looking further down, actually, on the side I'm getting on, it looks really busy as well. Is the M6 the ring road after all? The M56 should be okay, even at this time of the day. And I'll probably get stuck on the M6 itself, and then it'll free up a little bit after I get over the viaduct. Yep, it's clear. Just got to make sure that yellow box is clear before venturing forward. Can't believe that's still to let. The big pyramid building. Actually, how is it? I didn't know if it was abandoned or not, but there's loads of cars around it in the car park, so it must be. Actually, there's a load of workmen down there as well, so it looks like there's a lot of construction work going on for it. It's starting to get a bit more darker already. Roll on the summer, it doesn't go dark till about 8 o'clock. I've got 27 miles left to go before I'm back at the yard. This car's let me in, so thank you very much. Thank you. Quick flick of the hazards. It's definitely safe to say it's going to be a late one. Just got back to Haydock Yard now. It's currently 5:30. Drop the trailer, sort the paperwork out, and then drive up to Knowsley, which is probably going to be about another half hour away. So I'm looking at 6:15 earliest getting there, and then get everything sorted out, change units. Yeah, probably will be about 7 o'clock, I think. Got the keys. However, I've got to try and find where the truck is in the middle of this lot. So it could be anywhere. Perfect. I found it. A little bit of a tight squeeze to try and get out, but hopefully should be okay. As long as it's not too tight on this side, because I don't want the back of the truck to get like swing out and hit this one. So it seems to be all right. Give it a quick check, make sure everything's working okay on it, and then away we go. Just getting out to the truck, making sure I can actually just fit. You see on this side, it's very tight as well. So if I carry on going straight the way I am, I should just miss that, but I'm going to try and edge it a little bit as I get a little bit closer. Definitely fun and games, isn't it, when you're a truck driver? Like putting these little challenges on you. Made it back to the yard safe and sound in the new vehicle. Managed to get through, no problems in the end. A little bit tight, but we got there. Time is currently 6:45, and that is me done for the day. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, stay safe out there. Bye for now.